To me, Caitlin Clark is the undeniable Rookie of the Year, but it seems Dawn Staley has a different perspective. Staley confidently states, Rookie of the Year, it's Angel, hands down.
If I had to pick a Rookie of the Year at this time,
like today you had to pick, you know?
It's Angel.
When I heard that, I couldn't help but wonder, are we even watching the same games? Take Angel Reese's last game against the New York Liberty, for instance. She was dominant in the paint, no doubt about that. But when we look at Caitlin Clark's performances, it's a whole different level. We're talking about three-pointers from the logo, passes that change the entire dynamic of the game, and moments that leave you speechless. Clark isn't just playing well, she's making history. We all know Caitlin Clark has been phenomenal for the Fever, but what she's doing this season is out of this world. If you're as baffled by Dawn Staley's stance as I am, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're diving deep into this story. Let's start with the records Caitlin Clark is shattering. This is true Rookie of the Year material. First off, she made history as the first rookie ever to achieve a triple-double in the WNBA. Yes, you heard that right, the first ever, but that's just the beginning. In another game, she became the first player in the entire league, not just rookies, to rack up at least 25 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, 5 steals, and 5 three-pointers in a single game. But wait, there's more. Clark didn't just break the single game assist record for the Indiana Fever with 13 assists. She matched that record in the next 3 games. She's playing out of her mind. And if we talk consistency, in her last 6 games, she's averaging 11.7 assists per game. At this pace, she's set to demolish the season assist record for a rookie, which currently stands at 7.5 per game. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin Clark isn't just performing well, she's revolutionizing what it means to be a rookie in the WNBA. And here's the kicker, the season isn't even over yet, but if you think her influence is limited to the court, think again. Let's dive into the frenzy surrounding her All-Star Game jerseys. Picture this, it's Friday morning and the Indiana Fever store announces Clark's jerseys are on sale for $130 each. How long do you think they lasted? 18 minutes. Yes, you heard that right. In less than 20 minutes, every single size and color of Caitlin Clark's All-Star Game jersey was gone. This is madness. We're talking about $130 jerseys vanishing almost instantly. And the kicker? The store has already announced there won't be any restocks. If you didn't grab one, you're out of luck. This isn't just about a jersey, it's about the phenomenon that Caitlin Clark has become. She's not only dominating on the court, but also driving the league's economy. This is the kind of impact a true Rookie of the Year should have, don't you think? The All-Star Game is just around the corner, set to light up Phoenix on July 20th. And guess what? Caitlin Clark is stepping onto the court, representing Team WNBA in a showdown against Team USA. She's not alone. She'll be teaming up with the sensational Reese. Can you picture the magic they're about to create? This isn't just a game. It's a showcase of Clark's brilliance. Every dribble, every shot, every play, it's all part of what makes her not just a player, but a trailblazing icon in the WNBA. If this doesn't scream Rookie of the Year, then nothing does. So here's the scene. Dawn Staley is championing Reese for Rookie of the Year. Let's break down the stats and see if the numbers back that up. Reese is posting solid numbers, 13.5 points, 12 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game, with a shooting percentage of 41.1%. Pretty impressive, right? But hold on, let's shift the spotlight to Caitlin Clark. She's not just playing, she's commanding the stage. Clark's racking up 16.8 points, 7.8 assists, and 5.9 rebounds per game. Her shooting stats, a cool 40.3% from the field and 34% from beyond the arc. Here's the kicker, she's leading all rookies in points and is second in the entire league for assists per game. Reese may be a force on the boards, but Clark is making waves where it really counts. The real game changer is that Caitlin Clark is pulling off all this magic while still finding her footing in the pros. Sure, she started the season a bit wobbly, but now she's soaring. Just think about what happens when she's fully dialed into the WNBA rhythm. It's not just about her impressive stats. Clark is redefining the game. Her pinpoint passes are elevating the entire team's play. And those logo-length three-pointers, they're not just impressive, they're reshaping defenses and opening up new avenues for her squad. Let's set the record straight. Respect to Dawn Staley and Angel Reese. No doubt they're phenomenal. But let's talk numbers. Caitlin Clark is putting up stats that defy belief for a rookie. If that's not Rookie of the Year material, then what is? Still skeptical. Let's dive into how Clark has dazzled against the league's elite teams. Her performances aren't just impressive, they're game-changing. Consider Caitlin Clark's performance against the Phoenix Mercury, a performance that was nothing short of a masterclass. She didn't just play, she dominated. With 20 points, 13 assists, and 6 rebounds, Clark didn't just lead, she orchestrated. 7 of those assists came in the first quarter alone, matching the franchise record right out of the gate. Her control over the Fever's offense was nothing short of brilliant, and the story doesn't end there. This was her second game in a row where she dropped 20 points and dished out 10 assists. In WNBA history, only 2 rookies have achieved that feat, Clark and Angel McCottery. But here's the twist, Clark is the only one to have done it twice, and in consecutive games. In a showdown against the powerhouse Las Vegas Aces, Caitlin Clark refused to back down. Instead of letting a few missed shots shake her confidence, she adapted on the fly. Her court vision became her weapon. With every play, she orchestrated opportunities, proving her maturity far beyond her rookie status. The real magic, Clark's ability to evolve mid-game. When defenders tightened their grip, she didn't just fight harder, she reinvented her approach. This level of game intelligence isn't something you typically see from a rookie, it's a masterclass in adaptability and strategic brilliance. And here's the kicker. Caitlin Clark is pulling off these jaw-dropping feats while shouldering the massive weight of being the top draft pick. The pressure? Immense. But she's playing with the cool confidence of a seasoned pro. But hold up, there's a crucial twist to this story that could jeopardize her Rookie of the Year chances. Let's dive into a critical issue, Christy Side's management at the Indiana Fever. Let's not sugarcoat it. The Fever are struggling, and a big part of that is down to coaching. Christy Side seems to be fumbling with Caitlin Clark's role, often leaving her underutilized or out of position. We've seen Caitlin pulled from games at critical moments, and it's not just hurting her, it's dragging the whole team down. Take that game against the Mercury. The Fever had a commanding 31-point lead, but by the final quarter, they were barely hanging on with just a 4-point cushion. That's a classic case of poor game management. And guess who's paying the price? Caitlin Clark and her teammates. Here's the deal. In the WNBA, personal accolades are often tied to team success. If the Fever were performing better, Caitlin Clark's shot at winning the Rookie of the Year would be much stronger. But with Christy Side making questionable decisions, Clark's job is getting harder. She's constantly scrambling to cover for the team's tactical missteps, sometimes pushing too hard or forcing plays that drain her energy. It's taking a toll on her stats and her chances for that top award. Despite all these hurdles, Caitlin Clark is still blazing bright. Just picture this. If she had a system that really played to her strengths, her already impressive numbers would soar even higher. In the end, Clark is proving she's a standout talent even when the conditions aren't ideal. To me, this only makes it clearer. Caitlin Clark deserves that Rookie of the Year title. We're only halfway through the season, and despite everything Clark has already achieved, the race is still wide open. Dawn Staley says Caitlin is coming.
The season is halfway through,
yeah,
and Caitlin is coming.
It looks like she's just ramping up.
But doesn't she see? Clark has already arrived, and she's arrived with a bang. So here's the question. What more does Caitlin Clark need to do to win everyone over? She's already shattered records, made history, and proven she can go toe-to-toe with the league's best. Yet for some, it still doesn't seem to be enough. We're heading into the final stretch of the season, and every single game matters. So what does Caitlin Clark have to do to prove herself? She's shattered records, made history, and gone toe-to-toe with the best in the league. And yet, for some, it's still not enough. As we hit the final stretch of the season, every game is a high-stakes showdown, and Caitlin's spotlight is burning brighter than ever. Can Caitlin Clark keep up this relentless pace, or will Reese stage a dramatic comeback? And let's not forget the wild card, the coaches and media. Will they be swayed by stats alone, or will they weigh the true impact on the league? This isn't just a game, it's a season-defining showdown. We're watching one of the fiercest Rookie of the Year races in years. Caitlin Clark deserves the trophy, no doubt. But in sports, expect the unexpected. One thing's for sure, these final games are going to be nothing short of breathtaking. But what do you all think? Does Clark deserve the title, or can Reese still turn things around? Leave your opinion in the comments. I'm super curious to know what you all think about this intense race. And if you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay on top of everything happening in the WNBA, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. That way you won't miss any new videos. See you next time.